Yeah, total domination of the Sky Blues, and I think it was almost perfect what they did. Yes, I think they are really dangerous. They are really dangerous, and then as I was saying the last review, that as long as they will know how to play with each other, they'll become more dangerous than they are already, because you can see that is a team where that there is a base where they can start with Pep Guardiola, and then he know what works, and then he's not changing everything. He's just making readjustment. When you see like Aitnori within this team, is like he's there for so long, and when you can also see the input that Rangers can have within this team, so it can be really interesting for the season of Manchester City. Hello everybody, hope that you're fine. I'm good. Welcome for this new video for the review of the game of Juventus against Manchester City. So like and subscribe if you love this content, and let us start the review. I really wanted to to watch this game because, as I said, the last game against Al Ain from Manchester City, it wasn't a game where we can really notice the real level of Manchester City. But even if we could see interesting things during that game, and that's why, as I'm saying, I was a little bit more excited for this game against Juventus. And I think we can learn a lot of things during this game. First of all, is like what I've said during that game against Al Ain. It was that you see the team of Manchester City is really packed. It's really packed because today he put almost the same lineup who started against Wydad Casablanca. So it was almost the same thing. I think it was just Atnori who was in the lineup, and which yes, and then Sharky was out. So there is just few adjustment, and then Rodri started. So you could see that there is some readjustment within this team, and you could see that, as I said, they are really packed, and then there is a lot of quality within this team, and it won't be simple. Like where if you see the way that they ended the Premier League last season, so it wasn't, we'll say that a good season, even if they have ended the Premier League in the good position, third place. So, but in general, what we have seen, it wasn't a good season for Manchester City, and then I think because of that, they really want to be more stronger this season than they were. And for now, what I'm seeing is that they are in the good way. They are in the good way, and they can expect great things. They can expect great things because the team is really packed. It's a lot of quality, and then the fact that if Guardiola is just able to make the right choices in the good time, and yes, it won't be easy to win over Manchester City this season. So talking about the game, it has started well with Jeremy Doku with that goal, and yes, I was happy when I've seen it, and then that's what I'm expecting for him more, because once he will still, because within this game before that he was out, it was one of the guy were really dangerous, the most dangerous man within this team, within this game. For Manchester City, it was him. And when you see the way he took advantage for the first goal, that is amazing. That's what I'm expecting for him more, like every week in the Premier League, and then maybe in the Champions League. He should be there. He should be a constant uh, guy who bring danger, not only like disturbing the defender, but also to score or to give an assist. Yes, because he got the talent and then he can do it. Yes, and then as I said, right now it's amazing what he's doing. A beautiful goal, and then that was amazing for Jeremy Doku, and then I think hope for him that he will just keep it up, then that will be very good. What will make me lead me to his teammate, where sometimes I put them on the same uh like um like twins in the way of playing, like by missing opportunity and without scoring or giving assist a lot. Savinho he scored, and then before his goal, you see his game was like common. It's there, but it's not like much what he can bring on the table. But with his Bombazo, I think I won't talk a lot about him, but that was very good. So there were a lot of good things about Manchester City, and then not only Jeremy Doku, but it's also the input of Rangers. I really love his game, and one of the things also we have to say before talking about Rangers is that Juventus, the fact that they are playing three behind in the defense, Manchester City, they knew what to do, and then they did it perfectly by putting the ball behind the defenders, and then that's what they did perfectly, and then they suffered a lot. they suffered a lot when you see the goal of Ireland with very good input of Rangers as well, with assist of Matheus Nunes, and it was the case many time, and then they suffered a lot when you see even the and then as I said, it was really well played by Manchester City, and also you could see that Rangers were really everywhere. It was really everywhere. It touched a lot of ball, and I think the fact that Rodri was back, and then I think him also is coming back with a very good level, and that's very good. The fact that he was behind, so they were running around the Rangers and then Bernardo Silva, that was very good. They could do everything by their own, and the fact also that Jeremy Doku was coming back and Savinho most sometime. So it was a constant danger. Even Aitnori was going behind the defenders, so it wasn't simple for Juventus. They suffered a lot. It was coming from every side, and then it wasn't simple for them. So I think let's move to Juventus a little, because there is not much to say about Juventus, and then we'll end with Manchester City about things that I didn't say. As I said, there were a lot of things we can learn from this game of Manchester City. So for Juventus, as I said, that was their system. It's just that Manchester City, they were stronger than them, and then they were able to take advantage over them. So maybe we may say if they were not a own goal of Kalulu, it could have been different, but I wasn't sure. Unfortunately, he was there for with an on goal, so it's not simple. And also strength to is Savona, yes, because he got injured during the game, and yes, I don't know for how long he'll be out, but strength to him. And for Juventus, not only that, as I said, it was they couldn't see the ball. They couldn't see the ball. It wasn't simple. Yildiz tried, but it wasn't enough. Look at the lead. It wasn't simple. It was just not simple. Even if they equalized, but even if when they equalized by minors, it was the mistake of Edison. And then after that, when you see the goal of Vlahovic, good assist also of Yildiz. I thought that he was offside, but that wasn't the case. And then he was able to score. But it's just that they didn't existed during this game because of the domination of Manchester City. And also one of the things, the best guy of Juventus, Di Gregorio, a very good goalkeeper, and I think Church they should try everything to keep him because they got a very good and talented keeper. And then I think it was only him. It's true that they conceded 5 goals, but if it wasn't him, it could have been more than 5 because City, the way they were pushing, it wasn't simple. So good keeper, and I really want to say good performance, but it's not simple with 5 goals conceded already. So but they got a good keeper. They got a good keeper. It's just that from now, one of the strength of the Juventus is not the case anymore about the defense. They're not stronger than they were before, and I think they have to work on it. And I think he could help them. So I said for Manchester City, what else? I said about Rodri is coming back in a very good level, and that is very good. Rangers, and then I think it won't be simple for Guardiola for his lineup because the way things are moving, I don't know. Talking about also Ryan Cherky, he entered during the game. He missed an opportunity just at in stoppage time, but I think it was about his control. When he received the ball, his control was not good enough to help him to with his strike, and the keeper did go with a very good save. It could have been 6-2, but as I said, it was interesting. Erling Haaland entered and then he scored his goal. He was also lucky enough, but he has done the work. And Aitnori, I really love his game, Aitnori, and so you could see that it's interesting. It's interesting. Very good player. I was loving him already at Wolverhampton. He was one of the guy who was doing good things at Wolverhampton with Matheus Cunha, and then now he's at Manchester City. As I said, it's like he's there for so long because the combination is already great, and I think that is very good. And also, he can play on the left as well on the right side as a fullback. So that's is a very good profile. Um, it's interesting. It's interesting, and good performance of Manchester City in general. And now the next game it will be against I forgot that team. Oh, I forgot the team that they will play in the next round. Wow. Okay, no problem. But I'm just excited. We'll see what will happen during the next game of Manchester City. So thank you guys. Hope that you have enjoyed this content. So like and subscribe. and then see you for the next videos on the channel. Thank you guys. God bless. Bye bye.